Takistan, a desert full of zombies, sand, and well, even more sand. Hidden in the mountains is the occasional town, or better yet, a military base. This wipe, I gave myself a mission to obtain several high-tier items. I was joining late into wipe, so strong groups had already established themselves on this server. If I was going to prove myself in these lands, I'd have to acquire some of Dayz's most valuable items. Being solo wasn't going to be easy, but that's never stopped me before. So here we are, at the start of a brand new adventure. Takistan was new to me, but after spawning near a military base, I knew where to go. Although I didn't know the map well, I had a clear goal for this adventure, to obtain some of this server's rarest and strongest gear. So whilst I loot up in the background, I'll go through these items. First on the list is 3 high-tier keycards. Not only do I need to find 3 of these, I also have to open up their corresponding keyrooms and successfully get the loot back to base. Secondly, I need to obtain some serious firepower. A 338 sniper will do, as that's the highest caliber on the server. I'll also throw in a fully modded assault rifle to pair up with it. Up next is a full set of tier 3 armor. This includes a tier 3 Alton helmet, as well as a tier 3 body armor. The last 2 are PvP based. End the wipe with a minimum KD of 5, and of course, to pull off a raid. So with that out of the way, let's get back to the story. After looting the airfield and managing to scrape together a kit, a great opportunity presented itself. Okay, someone is hitting a keycard literally right next to me. It would be pretty silly if I didn't try to counter this. Whoever's opened this is probably a lot more geared than me, so what I'm going to do is push back into this barrack and see if I can get an angle through the window. I think I got him? He might be uncon. I'm going to push this quick before he can get up. Alright, did I get you, my friend? Nope, I see his... Got him. Just gonna grab all of this. He had such a nice AK, oh my god. 2 key cards. What else? Even more key cards. Wow, this guy being grown. Oh my god! Oh my god, that is actually huge. But I'm gonna try to just grab his backpack, all the best stuff, and just get out of here as quick as I can. Alright, that could not have been a better start. I got a bit of PvP to warm up and some basic key cards. So, with some basic gear acquired, the next step was to get a base down. Now I knew where I wanted to build, but getting there was going to be a bit of a challenge. I had to trek across kilometers of desert, but luckily the guy I dropped had enough food and water to make this journey possible. After travelling for a few kilometers, I came across an abandoned base, and as luck would have it, I found the last items I needed to build a base. Ooh, okay, we got a lockpick. What else we got? Handsaw, hatchet, oh, and some nails. That's perfect. After grabbing all the items that I could get use out of, I made the final push across the desert to reach my new home. Alright, there it is. This abandoned military tower is going to be my base of operations for this adventure. It's in a pretty good area, we have a good height advantage, and there is also a town and a military base down the hill. With a storm closing in, I wanted to get this base down as soon as possible, so after making sure the tower was clear, I begun the building process. Alright, and we are secured. Although I now had a base up, the nearby area was still unknown territory to me, so I took the time to head into the nearby town, mainly to try find some storage, but also to check if we had any neighbours. Okay, this is some sort of sellable, I think. We really need to find some storage because right now all my stuff is literally just sitting on the floor of my base. But if worse comes to worse, I can just go back to that abandoned base and take their storage, but that is quite a while away. Okay, there's literally a guy right in front of me. I don't think he's seen me. No, he hasn't. I think he's gone into this house here. I'm going to try to get around the front, see if I can see through any of the windows. He could have gone out the back, so I'm just going to stand and watch. Yeah, he's up in the top. Has he seen me? He's definitely seen me. He's definitely seen me. I think I hit him. I definitely hit him there. He's down, he's down. Alright, what do you have for me, buddy? Ooh, sleeping bag. That is huge. That's just the only other thing we needed apart from storage. 2 key cards as well. A high-tier key card. We now had 1 high-tier key card, but I couldn't cross this off the list just yet. I still needed 2 more. I then carried on to the military base, trying to find storage or just spare guns and weapon parts that I could use. But it'd soon be clear to me that I wasn't the only one here. Okay, we've got a body. There's a guy there as well. He definitely doesn't see me though. I was wondering why there was not really much loot around. Okay, that zombie just aggroed on the left. Yeah, please go inside, zombies, please. Oh, one of them's coming for me. Yeah, he's in there. Is he gonna fight it? Yeah. Okay, it's my chance. Yeah, we got him. Nice. He doesn't look too geared, but he did have a gun, so I can't really take any chances. I then opened up a wooden crate using a crowbar I'd found, and after grabbing the loot, I depoted back at base before heading straight back out. And now it was time to do a key card. But since the high tier key card we'd got was on the other side of the map, that would have to wait until we had some sort of vehicle to make the journey. So for the time being, I went to open up the radar station key room. Alright, so we are at the radar base. Doesn't look like anyone's there right now. There's a zombie over to that side. Alright, it looks pretty safe. I'm just going to open this up. Alright, let's get to looting. What do we have? Ooh, that's a really nice sniper. Really nice armor as well, and helmet. This is a very good key, wow. We even got a key card in it. Nice. Nails. Okay, I'm very happy with that. This was a massive win. Although our sniper had just fallen short of the 338 caliber, we'd gotten a tier 3 armor, so I could cross that off the list. However, because our helmet wasn't an Alton helmet, we'd still have to wait till we could cross off that whole section. On my journey back to base, I thought about my next move. I had a fair few keycards to burn through, but before I could do that, my base needed some upgrades. So once I got back, I travelled over to the abandoned base I'd found and took their storage. I then used the leftover materials I had to add an extra door as well as some windows for cover. All military bases around the map have wooden crates you can open using either keys, crowbars or sledgehammers. And I had a sledgehammer, so I headed to the military down the hill to open one up. Oh, there's another player here. Okay. I can hear his footsteps. Okay, no, let's go another way. I'm a flank round. Yeah, he's there. I need to get my sniper out for this. Yeah, you see me? I got him. Nice. I'm half health, that was a bit too close. So after a quick bit of action, I opened up the crate. Alright, let's hope these items don't get too damaged. I am literally whacking it with a sledgehammer. Alright, what do we got? Keycard, sulfur, armor. That's not too bad. I'll take that happily. The keycard I just got was for the same military, so without wasting any time, I ran over to the key room. Just make sure the building's clear. Alright, let's hit this key and get out of here as quick as we can. I'm guessing it's in here. Yes. Quick. What we got? Ooh, gun. Oh, okay, this is very nice. Got a key card as well. With the loot secured, I made my way back up the sand dunes towards base, where someone was waiting for me. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a motorbike here as well. Oh my god, I've got to stand still to heal. This ain't good. Quickly. That is sick, there's a snowmobile. I'm going to quickly get rid of my stuff in base, and then I can go out and check these bodies. It turns out that this snowmobile was actually his, since he had the keys on him. This would be a massive help for me, as travelling the map would be a lot easier with a vehicle. Now, whilst the sun is setting, I'll go through my next steps. I'd had a good start to wipe. A few kills, some good loot, but most of all, I'd gathered a lot of keys. At this point, I'd only managed to get half a challenge done, and on top of that, I was also lacking supplies. So my plan now was to take 3 basic keycards. One for the radar station, one for the town of Hatchaman, and one for the oil fields, and go on a big loot run and hit them all at the same time. Alright, so it should just be over this hill somewhere. Yeah, there's the radar base. We've already hit this keycard before, but we've got 2 others that we're going to go to, which I'm quite excited to see. We haven't really ventured out much from our area around our base. It's been pretty populated with people, but this should hopefully take us to different parts of the map. Maybe we'll run into some other people, or at least just see some cool areas. I'm pretty sure it's this room right here. No. This room right here? Yes. Right, what do we got? Okay, a lot of stuff. That is a nice HK. Lockpick. Just from 1 key though, we have kind of nearly filled up our whole inventory. So definitely going to have to... I did bring a spare bag, but we're definitely going to have to leave some things behind. It was then time for key number 2. Let's just go for this now. What you got for us? Oh my... Okay, that is nice. That is a building one. 2 boxes of nails, sharpening stone. I really do want to get this. What are these as well? The sofa, dual gun rack kit. I'm going to have to double carry already, aren't I? So I loaded up both backpacks and made my way over to the final key, over by the oil fields. Is this the construction? I'm guessing it might be one of these side ones. This one's already opened. Nothing in here. Alright, it's got to be this here. Yes, okay. Do I have the keycard on me? Yes, oil fields. Make sure no one's running up on me. Alright. What do we got? Okay, toolbox chilling on the floor. Another building one. Nails galore. A weird backpack I do not want. Okay, that's kind of disappointing. 2 building ones. Really isn't the best. I mean, I'll take it all. I can definitely use all this stuff. Maybe make moonshine, or I don't even know what that is. So once I get back to base, I think I'm going to do a little bit of expanding. I want to get this place, the tower, like fully sealed off so no one can bolt in, jump in. And I think it'll just look a lot more cleaner, and I feel a lot more secure when I'm in base. So once again, it was time for some expanding. Alright, so let's get to securing this off. I want to block off all these windows on the staircase. And then go in each room and block off these windows as well. I'm really curious what's going on over there. There've been quite a lot of shots. So I might get I might just build this final thing and go investigate. It's sounding mighty interesting. I'm going right now. I can't even contain myself. I need to find out what's going on. I can't tell if it's at this military or further beyond in that town. Let's just hope the shots keep going. I've only heard one shot though, like one type of gun. I don't know if it's just someone sat shooting just to bait someone over. If so, I am falling for it. Or, I don't know. Guess we'll just find out. There's a guy in the military base. That must be some of the shots then. He's just gone in. Is there other people in there he's fighting? Right, I'm just going to go straight down here. I want to keep an eye on the front at all times. I do not want anyone disappearing. I'm going to try push up to maybe these little sandbags, this medical bit. Yeah, he's gone inside and he's shut the door. Might be hitting the key card. Now it's open. Yeah, he's just standing in the doorway. How far is that? He just shut the door. What is he doing? There's two of them. Okay, there's two of them. Do I take the shot from this far out? Yes. I missed. There's three of them. Hit one. I'm hit as well. Alright, we've got a nice little trio on our hands. Hopefully we can clean this up. This guy's making a run for it. Hit him again. Is this guy trying to escape? Why is my sniper not shooting? I got no bullets in it. One of them started running. I don't know if he's still running. I'm just going to pop a heal. Okay. More shots. I'm hoping he's still stuck behind that police building. But I kind of don't want to give up the high ground. Especially if he's left that police building. He could be trying to flank up behind me right now. But these guys are... They seem to be settling into the building. Oh my god, this guy's going for it right there. Come on, buddy. You got this. I want to watch this. I want to watch this. No! I literally am just really worried about this. Okay, no, there he is. He's going back in. I don't think he's got any heals. I'm going to have to pull off a good sniper. Hit him. I think I got him. Did I just see another one behind? I did kill one, yeah. I think I saw a guy behind this. Yeah. He's freshy, but I'm gonna... Okay, I can maybe use him as bait, let him go in. I think they're killing zombies in there. As long as no one's up that hill with a gun, I should be good. I kind of want to see what this... Where is that from? That's behind, right? Before I could push into the military base, I was going to have to take care of this guy behind me. So I flanked back up into the woods to try to see if I could spot him. I hear him, he's right here. Got him. We're going to pop a quick heal. With one threat down, I looted his body, stashed it in a nearby tree, and then made my move towards the military base. I'm just going to drop my backpack here, put this guy's on. I feel like these guys are just holding up in there, and they are not going to come out. Yep. I thought you'd have shot on me. I could have taken a bit longer there. Since I could only see in the front of the building, I decided to head up the other mountain to see if I could get a better vantage point. Is a guy there? Right, I'm gonna push this guy quickly. He's in one of these things. Got him. That was really close. I shouldn't have stashed all those stems. This survivor didn't have much, so I carried on with my plan to try see through the building's windows, but with no luck, I headed back to my original spot so I could watch if anyone entered or exited the building. There's shots to my right now. And there's a freshie going to it. Someone's right up on that rock there. I missed. This guy's no clue. How are these missing? Hit him once, I think he's dead. And there's more shooting down there. He must be killing that freshie. I think the guy on the rock's dead. Which rock was it? That one? Okay, they reshut the door. Yeah, they're still in there. Man, why did my armor have to be damaged? Unfortunately, my armor was badly damaged. I had to decide whether to go back to base and repair and potentially let these guys escape, or to stick around and potentially die due to my armor getting ruined. But that decision was made for me when I heard an alarm going off. They just hit the key card. They're going to be making their escape soon. Sure, they're going to be leaving in a second after they've looted this up. There's another guy going in. Is he about to get gunned down? They're on the same team. Okay, okay. They are going to be making a break for it soon then, I guess. Do I drop this guy before he can heal up? Okay, no, he's playing it smart. Got one. I gotta go now. I gotta go now. Where are these stems? I'm popping this and I'm going. Got that one. They're all dead, they're all dead. Let's go, let's quickly loot. I hope no one can see me through that window. Sticker C4! Oh my god. Okay, this is good loot here. Where's this guy's body? Keys? No wonder they didn't want to leave. After finally taking these guys out, it was time to gather my hard-earned loot. There's so many bodies here. Oh my lord. Oh my god, that's a nice gun. Whack that there. Oh my god. Oh, what the? Bro, no wonder these guys are staying in here. They had loot to feed families. Okay, leather sewing kit as well. And let's just hope no one's ratting out front. Oh my god. I need that mortar. Let me drop this. Give me that. Big mags. Ammo galore. Take the NVG as well. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Oh my god, I cannot believe we just won that. How many people did we even kill there? We finally got back to base, and now it was time to finish off the building. The base was now secure enough for me to relax a bit, and after taking a bit of a break, it was time to go and hit my first high tier keycard over at the main airfield. Just gonna park it in this little bit here. There we go. Lock it up. Alright, let's go hit this keycard. Alright, is this the right building? I really hope it is. I don't want to have to spend too much time here wandering around looking for the place. Let's hope we just get lucky first time. Yeah, we got it, we got it. What do you got for us? Oh my god. A C4. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get back to the motorboat. Not only had we got on a C4, but we'd also got a tier 3 Olsen helmet. This meant we could now officially cross off one of our challenges. After making it back to my vehicle, I started the long drive back to base. Since this keycard had gone so smoothly, I decided to head straight back out for our second high tier keycard, which was located at a power plant in the toxic zone. Alright, so that high tier was successful, and we are actually now going to go hit our other high tier keycard over at the power plant. Now, this is quite risky, as I know this place is the highest concentration of people. I know there's a lot of people over here. I always see them typing in chat like PvP near power plant and all that. So this is risky, but I have faith, and I think we'll come out on top, hopefully. Under the cover of darkness, I started the journey to the power plant, which was located all the way on the other side of the map. Okay, there we go. Right, we can see again. Let me just ping where I am right here. Okay, and we're not too far from the power plant. It's literally just up north, so let's get moving. Right, I've got to take this visor off for now, though. Like, it barely affects your vision. Like, as you can see, like, the blacked out bits, like, there's not going to be anyone in the sky or touching your toes. It just feels like my vision is completely... I feel like I'm playing with one eye when I have a Mashka, like, visor on. So I'm definitely playing without. At least until I get into some PvP, and then I'll whack it on if I get the chance. So this massive canyon here is looking very much like a death trap. I'm not really excited to going across this, but it's got to be done. And then I've got to make it back across as well after I've hit the key card. I also don't know if I should have bought 2 gas masks. I'm hoping this is enough. It doesn't say anywhere where the key card actually is, the key room. So I might be in there for a while searching around. So hopefully we get lucky and find another gas mask if I run out. Alright, we're approaching it. If I am going to die, at least let me open up the key room, please, so I can see the loot inside. I have not come all this way just to not even get to see what I got. Okay, there are some just backpacks dropped on the floor. Don't know if I should be suspicious about that or not. SVD, oh my, okay, the loot on the floor here actually seems like it's going to be very good. But I also guess the key card is going to be in here, or that giant building in the corner, or maybe those, even the power plant buildings. I think it's here though, that is locked. I'm going to try find some crates first to unlock, like this right here. Just to see if these are worth going for. Oh, that is a really nice gun. That is definitely worth going for. Okay, I'm going to quickly try find all of these, open these up. And then I'll hit the key card just because I think it's safer to get these first. So once the alarm goes off, people are going to know I'm here. After opening one more crate, it was time to complete what I'd come here to do. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is this the only crate right here? Oh my god. Scar H. I stacked up on too much random stuff. That is a massive backpack. Do I just double carry? No. Oh my god. Let's just run. I don't really fancy going out the same way I came in, but I feel like that is the only way in and out. Not only had we gotten another full tier 3 set and a C4, we'd also gotten another high tier keycard. Except this wasn't just high tier, it was for a secret room located at the explosives factory. So after making the trek back to base, I did a little bit more building as well as moving all our loot to the top of the tower. Alright, so here we go. Everything is now fully sealed off. And it's very cool with the wood windows, I do have to say. And then inside we've done a bit of a resorting. I do want to get this tier 2 by the end. So we got the first door here. And we've moved everything out of here. We got a window here for defense, which if someone's trying to raid us. Just hold this. You come upstairs. And here's the building rooms. We've got all the building supplies here. That sort of thing. Gas masks. The next floor is then empty, I believe. Yes. And then this floor, we have sofa, our territory. And I am going to put the TV here. Let me just quickly do that. Okay, it's like really awkward to put down, so that's the best it's going to get. And you can't even turn it on, but okay. And then coming up here to the top floor, we got a bit of raid defense. You can see through there. Window here and the final door. Alright, so in this corner, we have all our like meds, food, and repair stuff, as well as some dog tags. Sleeping bag here. These 2 crates in the corner. In one of them, we have all our helmets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the best helmets in the game, which is kind of crazy. And in the next one, we have armors. We have 2 tier 3s. Some very nice armors there. And then coming here, you have our weapons. As you can see, we have a bunch of weapons on both of these. Bunch of them really pimped as well, like this. This AK. This M4. Got some 300 wind guns as well. And then if you open this up, we have 2 of our nicest guns on this. Provides us a little light. We've got a table as well, if we need to reload mags or anything. But yeah, it's very nice. I like this a lot. And then in this crate here is just all our... some more guns in the crate as well. And then we just got a bunch of ammo, mags, weapon attachments, that sort of thing. After a boring but necessary bit of base organising, I was ready to let loose and head out for some PvP. And luckily, I wouldn't have to go far as an airdrop had just landed in my local military base. But after investigating the area, I found that it had already been looted. However, I wasn't the only one who'd turned up late. Shots over there. I'm gonna have to go investigate that. They could have the loot on them. Those zombies look aggro, but I don't see anyone. Is that in the military base or is it behind it up the hill? There's a zombie running towards this building right here. Is that a guy I just saw? Yeah. Looks pretty good as well. Is he going for the airdrop? No. Where's he going? Where's he going? Does he have a teammate? Yeah. They look very good. Is that their car? They're gonna get on it. Come on, get on it as well, buddy. Get on it as well. It just went instantly. Hit one. Of course, they drove behind there. They're peeking at me. Hit him again, I think. His teammate's gone out the left side. I don't know where this guy pushed to. Yeah, I'm hit. This ain't good. I'm so dead. I'm stimming. I see him. I've got to push back now. I was in a pretty rough situation with only one rock for cover, so I made the push back up the hill to hopefully get some better angles to snipe from. Are they pushing me? No, one's still back there. Where's the other one though? Did I hit him? Nope. The other one's got to be pushing me somewhere. He's close on me. Where? Killed one. The other one's got to be coming, surely. Yeah, he's coming up there. Did I get him? I don't think so. This guy have, oh my god. Alton helmet. Oh my god. His teammate's got to be pushing me unless I drop them. Or he's just stashing in those woods somewhere. Kind of want to use one of these guns. They look really good. I'm just going to drag into my 5 slot. This guy hasn't pushed me yet. I don't know if I killed him. Where? Back over there. Okay. I can heal for a sec. Full HP. Is he pushing me? He is. Got him, got him, got him! I need to heal again. Did he stash his backpack? He didn't. He didn't stash his backpack. I actually cannot take all of this. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I cannot believe that. Oh my god, I thought I was so dead there. This was a huge win, and considering how geared these guys were, I was ready to cross another challenge off the list. And this challenge was to obtain a fully modded assault rifle. My next goal was to go investigate the explosives factory where my secret room key was located, as I had no clue where the room was going to be. Along the way, I found a big compound base, and at first glance, it looked like they'd been raided. However, with a helicopter circling above, I decided to investigate another time and made my way over to the factory. Alright, we're just gonna go in. We've also got... Are you serious? There's a bloody guy here. That's just typical. He doesn't look too geared though, so I'm just gonna try to pick him off with a sniper. If he's got a teammate, that will really throw a wrench in the works. I sat around watching for a bit to see if he'd emerge again, but he didn't, so I had to go push inside. Alright, where could he have gone? He went in that, I just never saw him come out. So we're just gonna rush in there. Okay, I can't even rush in there. Got the never-ending fence in my way. Okay, that's definitely where the key card is. That takes you to some underground place. I lagged so hard! Yeah, that was a pretty tragic way to get my first death. But I wouldn't let this get me down for long. I took a short break and gathered another gear set before heading back to the explosives factory. Except this time, I bought the keycard for the secret room. Alright, so it is time to go hit this keycard now. It's quite stormy right now, so I'm going to use the cover of the storm to head over there. Alright, we are back at this place. Don't have really fond memories of here, but hopefully we make some great memories right now and get some just amazing loot. That looks like a sick place to build, wow. I'm really hoping no one's like camping in here, so that would ruin my day. Requires EF. Okay, this is the room. Do I check if there's anything else there, or do I just open it straight away? Yeah, I think that's the only thing, but you can go... Whoa. What's this? EF lab height. Okay, I don't have the lab one. Here we go. Let's see what sort of loot we get. Oh my god, a heavy. The keycard was alright, a C4 to help with my eventual raid, but that was it. The main thing though, was that this was the third high tier keycard we'd hit, and once I'd made it back to base, I could officially cross off my second task. Once again, an airdrop was landing close by, so in the hopes of getting a 338 sniper from the airdrop, I headed over to the military base. Okay, there's zombies down there. A lot of body bags as well. Is this gonna drop the airdrop? I want to get close enough that I can still snipe, but also push up an AR if need be. There's a zombie right there. Alright, let's drop in. I'm hit. Is that from in front of me? I have no clue where that's from. I'm so dead, I think. I have zero clue where this guy is, man. It sounded a lot closer. Okay, people fighting in there. I'm dead. I had zero idea where any of these shots were coming from. This was actually because my headset was broken and had zero audio behind me, but I wouldn't realise this until about a month later. But determined to get some sort of victory out of this, I quickly geared up and headed straight back over. I see one over there, I think. Yeah. I wish I bought a sniper now. All I've got is a DMR. There's two guys on my left here. They're not looking my direction. I reckon these are the guys that got all the loot on them. They've seen that other guy though, I think. They go into that compound. Okay, that guy's pushing up there as well. I need to get close quickly. They're fighting. Killed one. I think the other two killed each other as well. I think there's just one. I'm going to try get in this house, maybe. With only one player left, I went to get the high ground so I could look down into the town and spot him. He's out the back. Is he running away? He is, he is. He's coming towards me, I think. He's in front of me. Need to go back round. I killed him. I killed him. I killed him. Let's heal up quick. Sadly, the loot from the airdrop was nowhere to be found, but at least I'd got revenge and managed to get my kit back. So after checking the airdrop, I headed back to base to pick up a key card for the military base. Alright, so it is low pop right now. It is like 10 in the morning. I'm going to just go hit as many key cards as I can, so I'm just going to start off with Gamsar. See what we get. There was some shots here a few minutes ago, so I'm not sure if they're still going to be here. It'd be nice to get a bit of action. Alright, it looks pretty empty. All I can see really is zombies. And a freshie. I'm really sorry. I just have to do this to you, my friend. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't have a gun. Yo, hello, hello. Hello, hello, my friend. Hello. Hello? I'm not... I won't shoot.
No?
Do you have a mic?
I'm talking.
Hello, hello. I'm about to go open the key card up if you want to grab the scraps from it.
Yeah, of course, thank you.
That's fine, just follow me. You can put your hands down. You can put your hands down as long as you don't have a gun. I'll trust you. Oh, someone's already opened it up. I don't think they have, actually. You're my friend. I'm just going to shoot the zombies. Alright, come in, come in, come in. Yeah, mate, just take, you can take all of that if you want.
Thank you, I love you.
Love you too, man. Have a good day, yeah?
You too, thank you.
That's alright. What are the chances of that? We just got a high tier labs keycard, see? Good deeds go rewarded. So I might in fact even just head straight over to that high tier key area and open up a second underground labs key, and hopefully this time we can get some great loot. And that's exactly what I did. The only item left to find now was a 338 sniper, and if I was going to get one, it had to be in this key room. These guys here are definitely active. That door was dismantled before, or just not built. So once I hit this key card, I might come over and investigate, because also when I hit the key earlier, there was a bunch of dead zombies around their base. So we could get a little bit of action, maybe a online raid. So I do have 3 C4, hopefully after this I'll have 4. And that might be able to get us in, I just don't know where their loot is. So I think I can climb up one of these side walls and then bolt over their exterior. And I'm into the compound, and then it just depends where their loot is. Alright, we are back at the explosives factory. We've had one good run, one bad run. Let's hope for an amazing run right now. Alright, let's open up the lab. Let's see what we got in here. Tier 3 armor. 338 sniper! Oh my god. I had done it. the last item I needed to nearly complete my whole checklist. So I ticked off that section and made my way back to base to secure the sniper. There was now only 2 tasks left, a +5 KD and to pull off a raid. I'd have to wait till the end of my adventure to see what my KD was, so to end this adventure on a bang, I headed over to the base that I'd been eyeing up all white. So I've armed myself with a hatchet. It's time to go investigate that little compound. And I think I've got like 4 C4, so if I have enough that I think I can get in, I will definitely raid that. If not, I'm going to grab my C4 and just wander around the place until I find a base that looks ripe for the taking. Let's figure out a way in. I think I'm going to go up this wall here or this wall here, and I should just be able to vault over the walls that they built. If not, I can do a little bit of boosting my backpack. But literally, I've just bought a hatchet right now, so this is just going to be a little scouting mission, just to see how many doors they have, if I can actually get anywhere with the C4 I have. Okay, this actually looks like it's going to be a lot harder to vault than I thought. I'm hoping I can get on this building and walk across this clothesline. If I can even get on the roof of this building. Alright, so we're going to have to do a little bit of parkour here. Good job, I'm a pro parkour Dayz player. Let me vault up here, please. There we go. I just gotta... Okay, you can get on that, but that's gonna be a bit tricky. If I throw this, maybe? We're up, we're up. Pick this back up. Walk along the tightrope, and we are in. Please do not fall to my death. Okay. So I'm guessing this is the entrance, and then it goes down. Oh, there's another door here. It's got a code lock on as well. Okay, which door do I wanna blow? That's the question. Below or above? Alright, so I'm just gonna dismantle my way out of here. I might even just park on my way out of here. Come back with the boom, and then decide which door to blow. I escaped the compound, and once at base, I gathered all my C4 and raiding tools. It was finally time to pull off the raid. Alright, so we've got all our C4. I don't know if this will be enough. I'm hoping it will be. You can never be too sure. We do have a half-made C4. We just need to get a handheld receiver. So I could maybe head to the roaming trader if this doesn't work out. Alright, everyone. It is raid time. Let's hope we can pull this off. Alright, so let's parkour our way back inside this base. Alright, we're up. Just grab our backpack. Make our way along the tightrope. Alright, so I'm going to go for the bottom room. I think this one up here is just a sniper tower, because I don't think there's a hole in the roof where they can go up and expand. So hopefully we just blow these doors. I'm guessing it's going to go along like this, and the loot room will be somewhere here. So let's get to work. Alright, we've got our first C4. Let's let the raid commence. I'm just going to go sit back in this room. Hope no one snipes you through that tiny hole there. What? How are you here, mister? They've got their own personal zombie guarding their base. Okay. The fact that we managed to parkour in here and didn't have to blow any of the exterior doors and didn't dismantle our way out after is really nice, because only really have to worry about the actual owners of the base coming to counter or someone in a heli coming. I think it's day now. Yeah, let's put on this. And this... Let's get through this first door. First door down. Got one more already. Can I get through that gap? If I had a teammate to boost me, I definitely could. Oh my god. Can I pick these up and place them? I can't place them, sadly. You You can throw them though and stand on top of them. So if I throw this, like, perfectly. I'm just going to play around with this for a little sec. Like that, if it was slanted upwards. That's perfect. Quick, quick, quick. No! That's perfect. Just stay like that. Come outwards a bit more. Okay. Let me over this. I'm over it! Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't believe that. This one's got a code lock on it as well. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's just blow this. Alright. Okay, there's not a door here. We're in. Oh my god. There's so much storage in here. Oh my god. What have we got? Not much in there. Not much in here. Okay. Ooh, got a nice M4. Maybe we're deep already. I can't believe it. Did they get raided or something? Why is there no door on this? Let's just go through this then, one by one. Okay, ooh, that looks like a very nice gun there. What is that? An MK. Woo. I'm just going to go through everything first before I come back and then start taking things. But what I need to really find is some drink. This patch will do. Oh my god, they have mortar, cement. And a vault. I cannot wait to get in this. I don't know if I need a C4 or something to get in this. It's a good job we have some spare. What's in these corner ones? Big backpack. More suppressors. Key card. Okay, sheet metal. Even more mortar. Another key card. Okay, a bunch of keys, man. These guys were grinding. Wow. I can hear some more key cards. Loy Aerobase, Mahawit, Falahar, Satellite Station. Any high tiers anywhere? Razman. Moving on to this. Any high tiers? That's the only thing I'm really looking for the... Oh, cigar box. I really want this. I've got a bunch of cigars. So I will take that ASAP. Ooh, okay. A bunch of key cards here. Some tier 2 armors. Freezerbad, Razman. Oh my god, even more key card. Oh my god, that's so many key cards. Holy cow, tier 3 armor. What's in this? Freezerbad. Some basic guns. Okay, a nice suppressed Ruger. That's nice. Keys. Cooking pots, keys. That looks a really nice gun, wow. Yeah, Scar-L pimped out. Anything in this one? Anything in their workbench? No. Ooh, they do have a down bad PC. Anything in this end one? A stack of nails. They had so much like mortar and stuff. I don't know why they didn't make any tier 3 doors. So now we got this vault, and there's also some stuff on top of the vault which I want to check first. I want to check this vault at the very end. Alright, we're up on top. Just some meds, bit of charcoal. Okay, that's a zombie outside. That scared me. I'm going to put the sideways grip on my gun as well. Okay, it doesn't go on. What we got in here? Altins, tier 3s. A really nice MK. Oh my lord. Anything in here? Gun cabinet empty. Anything in the locker? Just some clothes. Some nice guns. They're ablaze. They're ablaze. I can't believe they're ablaze. I'm taking that straight away. Alright. It's time for the final part of the vault. What do you have for us? Okay, we've got some storage in here. I can see some guns off the bat. RPD? Oh my god. How many sleeping bags do they bloody have? Oh my god. I'm just gonna pack all of these. Okay. How do I see in the vault storage? Oh! Oh my... I've never seen so many keycards in my life. Is there guns attached to this? Yeah, what have we got? An RSAS. An RPD, suppressed as well. A Remington. And another Remington. Oh my god, okay. Okay, and we still got these vaults here to open. What's in this one here? Okay, that's just a hat. This one we have empty. Okay, I'm gonna grab a spare backpack and then just start grabbing the best stuff. Drop all these sellables, I don't need these anymore. Okay, where is your biggest backpack, my friends? With weeks worth of loot at my fingertips, I started loading up backpacks. Taking the best guns, armors, but mostly taking all the keycards I could fit in my inventory. And after filling up on loot, it was time to depot back at base. Okay, that is going to do it for me. We legit have a pretty much full backpack full of keycards. That is actually insane. So let's just make my exit right now. I'm going to go out the same way I went out last time. And just like that, we could cross off the raid from our list, leaving only a +5 KD. Alright, so we made it back. Just look at this. All these keycards. Pimped out guns. Oh yeah. What a raid as well. The fact we managed to climb over that wall, I still can't believe that. But what's happening now is I'm actually getting a train in about an hour and I'm going back home to see my family. So that was actually the last thing I was going to do this wipe. But I'm messaging a guy in chat and he's going to come over and I'm just going to give him my base. Hello, my friend.
Hey.
How are you, man? Having a good day?
Good, man. Yeah, pretty good.
Nice, nice. Yeah, so you can take the base or just take all the loot you want. It's up to you. I don't really mind. I'm literally leaving.
Oh yeah, this is cool. I've never built in a Livonia base.
Yeah, I've
cool.
always wanted to, but they're usually in like no build zones, so you can't really build in them. So yeah, just have a look. You can just take just anything you want, really. It's all kind of, the guns are here, as well as some valuables. The backpack, a bunch of keys.
I'm gonna take the whole base if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. The code is... I'll just pack my sleeping bag there. The HQ is just on this floor here. If you want to authorize on that. And then... Oh my god, you can actually sit on the sofa. Wow.
Night night.
Here we are, the end of an epic adventure, and it was time to cross off our last item. We had gotten 15 kills this wipe, and only died 2 times, leaving us with a KD of 7.5. So with that, I will cross off this final task. What a wipe it had been. Although solo adventures can be hard, they're always interesting. Having the odds stacked against you in this way makes you play differently. Sometimes more cautious, and sometimes you'll make stupid decisions that your teammates would usually talk you out of. But it's been a pleasure, and I hope you all enjoyed this one. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one.